Hi, everybody. Steve here. Just looking at my to-do list. It's a bit longer than I would like. This one's quite difficult. This one's really complicated. This one's a huge task. Oh my goodness. Do you keep a to-do list as well? Work out what you've got to do. I've got so much on my list. Don't know about you. Sometimes you look at the things you've got to do and you think, oh, that's so complicated. That's just so much. How am I going to manage that? I'll share a secret with you. The way I'm going to tackle this, one line at a time. I know it's as simple as that. I've got a long list of things to do, but if I do them just one line at a time, and if something is really complicated, I'll still do it one line at a time. Let me show you what I mean. You see, you know how I like to do drawings and paintings? Here's one that I did recently. One line at a time. I took a photograph of a stained glass window, a picture of St. Andrew. I thought that'd be great to draw that. And then when I looked at it, I thought that's really complicated. When you think about all the things you've got to do, some of them complicated, really big tasks, one line at a time. I just took my time and did one line at a time and then colored it in and it looks okay. Do you know, I think you have to do the same with an awful lot. Just take it one line at a time. Here's an example. One line at a time. What do you think that is? Yeah, some flowers. But you take it one line at a time and you can build it up, add bits to it, change little bits, extend some, work away at other bits, and eventually you end up with something that's quite complicated. You just take it one line at a time. It reminds me of something that Jesus said. It wasn't quite the same as one line at a time, but he once said to his followers, if you've got faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Now, before you rush out to try this, I've stood in front of a mountain and I've told it to move, and it didn't move. It's still there. So what did Jesus mean? I think he's saying when you've got a mountain of a task, when you've got something really big you need to handle, you remember God is bigger than that. You need to remember that if you move it one rock at a time, you could move a whole mountain, one line at a time. Don't panic. Don't get upset about your big to-do list and all the things you're being asked to cope with. Just take it one line at a time, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. You do things one line at a time, you can actually end up achieving something quite complicated. Here's a dandelion head. How on earth do you draw that? One line at a time. You go one line at a time, you can do some amazing stuff. A rainbow of zebras. What would that look like? Well, now you know. One line at a time. One line at a time means you can create something quite beautiful. I'm going to be praying for you this week because I know how tired everybody's getting, how much everybody has to do. We've all got big to-do lists. Some of it's complicated stuff. Just take it one line at a time. Stay calm, one line at a time. I'll be praying for you. See you next week. Bye.